Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Happy winning Wednesday, everyone. We are back at it again with the face behind the brand. And again, make sure you like my page and also subscribe so you can keep seeing these different takes on different entrepreneurs, giving you some tips, all these nuggets, and also just talking about their business because you never know what you may need. So tonight, I have a special guest on with us tonight. His name is Clarence Pearsall, and he is c.magic. Yes, y'all, c.magic. I'm about to bring him on so y'all can meet him. Okay, Mr. c.magic, are you there? Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. So please, oh, it went off, Mr. We had a little technical difficulty right there. We're going to wait for him to pop back in. But while we're waiting for him, I just want y'all to know again, while we're doing this, the face behind the brand is to also just help individuals who are either trying to become entrepreneurs or people who are already entrepreneurs, but just giving them some nuggets and things that can help them. But also, just for those people who aren't really entrepreneurs just yet, where they may be thinking of things to do, you're not really sure what you want to do. So, this is the time for us to kind of give you some little tips that can help you, let you know there are some bumps and runs that may happen along the time, but we all know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. Also, make sure it's your passion. That is my biggest thing for everyone is making sure it is your passion. Because if it's not your passion, it will feel like work. And what do we want? We want you to enjoy what you are doing. We don't want you to make this like something miserable. I want you to wake up and be excited about what you're about to do. So it looks like our technical came out and we are ready now. So Mr. c.magic, are you there? And you can hear me now.
I can hear you now.
Yes.
The magical difficulty is over. I apologize.
No problems. That is all right. We got you back and we can hear you loud and clear and we are ready to meet you. So can you please let us know a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. Like you already said, my name is Clarence Pearsall. I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area. I was born in Philly. I was raised right outside. You're from the area?
Yes. West
Yeah,
Philly.
I grew up in Chester.
Okay.
So if you take 95 going south, you come right through Chester. Absolutely. I am a retired uh, professional firefighter with over 23 years of service. I've been retired now just about 12 years and having fun being c.magic. Yes.
Awesome. That is so awesome. Thanks for sharing that with us. But can you tell us, like now, just let us know about what you actually do with your business?
I am now a professional magician. I do magic shows. I have reinvented myself within the magic. For instance, I have transitioned, as I said, from being a firefighter to a magician. However, I now can and I do have what's called, it's under my umbrella called Magic with a Message. And one of the shows that I do or presentations is the Fire Safety Awareness Magic Show. So I've taken what I've done from my past and merged it into now. So I go out and I teach fire safety training with the help of magic props.
That's
I
cool.
have also created another Magic with the Message, and that's called Growing Pains. Uh, what that entails is going into middle school because at that age they're reaching puberty. They're now uh, transitioning, preparing themselves to go to high school, and they're going to meet a whole new sort of challenges. So what I've done with that is we talk about peer pressure. We talk about strength comes in numbers and how they are a diamond in the rough, just waiting to be polished and molded. So we have, I have quite a few magical props that I use with that. I try to make it fun and interesting and keep their minds going while giving them the information. And last but not least, I just started my magical matrimony with c.magic. And what that entails is most women love to have what's called a fairy tale wedding. Am I right, ladies out there?
That's true.
So, in lieu of that, why not merge that and have a magical wedding where I would come in, perform the wedding. I am an ordained officiant, so I would be the one coming in, uh, reading you your vows, you and your husband to be, or, if there are men watching, you and your lady. I would be the one doing the sermon and the service and making it fun for you. I would have some tricks up my sleeves. If you want to jump the broom, but there's no broom because my wife forgot to pack the broom, I can make it appear. Oh yeah, she's good for that. Lady V, that's why we have the misadventures of c.magic with Lady V.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's looking at me cross-eyed right now.
Oh, that is amazing. That's really cool because, a lot of times I remember when I was in school, I used to go to Catholic school. I used to go to St. Francis de Sales, actually, in Southwest Philly. And
Okay.
I remember how, like, the fire department, they would come and teach us different things with the whole stop, drop, and roll and all the different things that we needed to know about where to get your hydrants and different things. So that's good that they had something that's more interesting opposed to you just sitting there listening to them talk. So, yeah.
And that's it. I wanted to make it fun. I wanted to keep their interest. I wanted to have props that may be smoking.
Mm-hmm.
You may see some fire flickering, and there's a fire extinguisher. Show me what to do. So we go over those techniques, and with the smoke. Oh yeah, I use a smoke machine. So I want to see how you can crawl out of a fire and stay low, get low and go. Those types of things. Absolutely. Hey, when I hear fire trucks, my ears still perk up.
Wow. Now, let me ask you this question. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I asked my wife that yesterday, and without a shadow of a doubt, she said I was extrovert.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can be so extra.
Now,
Yeah.
now I'm learning to be more of an extrovert now, but I'm such an introvert. Like I'm more to my quiet to myself.
Well, that's her.
Yeah, I'm like more of the low key type, but I'm learning like now to really talk, to get into speaking and doing different things. I remember a while back, you couldn't get me to say too much and nothing to people. Okay.
Believe it or not, when I was in high school, I took public speaking.
Mm.
I would break out in a sweat.
Uh,
But when I got on stage for theater, it was a whole different element. So I don't know what transitioned between that and now. Now I can go in front of anybody and just, hey, would you like to see some magic? You want? Yeah, you do.
I think it's the passion. I think a lot of times when it's something that you truly like to do, you're not afraid as much as it is something that you're not like so comfortable with doing. Because like I can speak and talk about different things that I'm passionate about without it being an issue at all. But if I have to stand in front of people and talk about a topic that maybe I'm not, I'm like trying to remember something or something like that, then my hands are sweaty, or, I'm like, oh, I don't know how this, and I'm like trying to sit there and read something because I'm like, oh, I don't know. But if it's something that I'm really like, that's in me, I'm good with it.
Yeah, now I'll go up to anybody, right, baby? I'll go up to anybody and just, I'm that one. I'm that guy, I guess. I'm the middle child. I have the middle child syndrome, the most outgoing and
Mhm.
and yeah, I'm that crazy one.
Right. I have a sister. I think she's on here now. She Aries. Like she's that way. She's very out. She's a very much of an extrovert, but I'm not. So what? Let me just go on. So why did you decide on to getting into the career of c.magic?
Wow. After I retired, on the downslope of retiring, I went back to school and got my barber's license. Then from there, I continued and got my instructor's license. So working for the school that I graduated from for a few years, I actually got fired. I had never been fired, put me in a depression, and it was all about money. They would, well, the school's no longer there, so karma is a what.
Yeah.
So nevertheless, with that, and this was in Wilmington, Delaware, by the way,
Okay.
where I worked. And after all of that, I lost interest in the hair world, especially after opening a barber shop and had pretty much the carpet ripped from under me from my so-called business partner. I moved to Chicago. While in Chicago, I was being bored. And I'm like, I gotta find something. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna find a magic store. And I'm gonna learn something new that I can toy around with and have some fun. So I find a store, go in there that very same day, and met my mentor. Didn't know he was going to be my mentor, but the way he was dressed looked like he was a busted pimp. He had this, I am so serious, this bright suit with smiling faces all over it. And I'm like, who is this cat going to teach me magic for free? Nobody does anything for free.
Right.
So he gave me his card. A few weeks went by, and I said to my now wife, Vernita, I said, I don't know. This guy talking about he going to teach me for free. Don't nobody do anything for free. But when we connected, uh, sure enough, every week we would have a study center where he would come for hours and we go over magic. And that lasted for a couple of years. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And he took me from here up to here with my skills and my knowledge and showmanship. In 2015, I saw a magic competition. And I said right then and there, I'm going to be in that contest the next year. 2016, I entered the contest and I won the People's Choice Award. And from there, it just went higher and higher. So now that I'm here in Atlanta, I am in the top 5 magicians here. And one of a few black here that are performing regularly. So here I am.
That's good. And for somebody to do that for so many years, that's really awesome. Because, like you said, you don't get that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this platform, because a lot of times people don't get information from, when you're trying to do different things and you want to get assistance and help when it comes to like entrepreneurship or advice or anything, you don't have a lot of people who will help you with that. So that was what made me get into doing this, because people was like, I would post different things online and people
Mm-hmm.
would start reaching out to me, asking me questions. And so I'm like, you know what, let me start something where I can help other entrepreneurs get into different things and learn about other backgrounds, because it's not just me. Like a lot of people may not want to do what I do, but they may want to do something that somebody else do and they can teach them and show them the way as well. So that's really good that you had that from him to help you like that. And that
Absolutely.
makes you passionate with doing that and keeping you motivated to keep you going with that, since it was something that you just kind of picked up and then practiced.
You know what? And I'm glad you mentioned that because I am late getting into the game of magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a late bloomer. When you talk to a lot of people who've been in magic, they've been doing it for 20, 30 years or more, and they start young. I mean, yeah, I growing up, I would see some of the uh magicians, the Doug Henning, the Harry Blackstone Jr., Lance Burton, and all of them. But you lose interest. Other things come up. And what really sparked it and got me back into it was a shipmate who fried my brain with a card trick.
Mm.
That's still in my repertoire to the day. That card trick, because I made sure I learned that from him because I was running around with a headache trying to figure out how in the devil did he do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, pack of cigarettes, Pepsi Cola, and $20. And last but not least, everyone had to leave the cruise lounge on the ship before he taught me that trick. So that has stuck with me. And, you know, I look back and there are times, like you were saying, with people helping you, and I'm an advocate of that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind helping others as long as they're going to do the right thing. And that's the name of the game. Pay it forward.
Right.
Magic keeps me young. I
Mm-hmm.
have fun. The show today, I was down in South Fulton
Mm-hmm.
at their library there, and the kids were off the chart. We had a blast.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. You never know when someone's having a bad day or a child might be having a bad day, and I perform magic and it lifts their spirit.
Mm.
You know, I could be out at a restaurant doing what I call table magic, and
Mm.
somebody may say, "No, I'm not. No." But watching me, sooner or later, they'll say, "Hey, can you come over here and show me something?"
Mm.
I've had that happen.
Mm.
Sure.
Right.
So when I can bring happiness, it makes me happy.
Mm.
'Cause there are days where I really don't want to do it. But once I get started, I don't know how to shut it off. And Lady V has to stop me. I'm like the Energizer Bunny. I'll keep going and going and
That's funny you say that, because a lot of comedians say that. Like when they, because they like to see people excited and they, want to see put a smile on their faces even when they're having a bad day. That's something that helps them sometimes, give them that therapy by being on the stage. So that's really
absolutely.
interesting, yeah. And then do you do like any? Because I know when I usually go to, like, if I ever visit Vegas, we go to the show there in Vegas a lot of time. The comedy, I mean the magic show that they usually have in Vegas. We
Mhm.
go there where they get the tickets and stuff like that to go to that show. So that's always a cool like show to be going to. Do you do shows out there too?
You know what? I think they're scared of me. No, I'm serious. I think I have had the door shut in my face at the Magic Castle,
Oh wow.
at the Chicago Magic Lounge. Now, mind you, I said I learned,
Hmm.
started in Chicago,
Hmm.
and when I did go a few years right before the pandemic struck. I was in California at the Magic Castle.
Mm.
The gentleman told me, "Oh, he loved me. I got back home. He left a message saying that he would love to have me there."
Mm-hmm.
Well, the pandemic struck. 2 years later, or 2.5, 3 years, I'm like, "Hey, you still,
Mm-hmm.
didn't have me come out?" Oh man, you would have thought that uh, the world was coming to an end. He told me that I'm not going to put my job on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah. So I don't know who, I don't know what changed his mind. I
Mm-hmm.
can only speculate. Uh, I didn't know that there was that much hate, if you will, in the world of magic,
Mm-hmm.
but there is. But it doesn't keep me from doing what I do.
Right.
I keep grinding and grinding. Um, that's what it's about. It's
Mm-hmm.
about trying to brick by brick tear down the doors. And when you have gatekeepers,
Right.
the diversity, I've been foregoing with what I say, and they don't. I guess they don't care for that when you have someone who's opinionated and tells it like it is.
No,
It
not
is what it is.
no.
I don't mind being the martyr for a great cause, and the
Right.
great cause is having us and
Mm-hmm.
seeing us in more establishments.
Right.
Because if you look out there, how many black magicians do you see? Let's
Not
be real.
that's yeah, it's not a lot.
You know, uh, and it's a shame when the gatekeepers are the same color as us,
Mm.
keeping us out.
Wow.
Why? Because the establishment told them to do that. People like that I call, excuse me, but I like to call them Uncle Ruckus, for lack of a better word, because they're the ones. Oh, you got to do this for the man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I love performing for everyone.
Right. Right.
There's not a shade of color I will not perform for,
Mm-hmm.
or any person, as far as that goes.
Right.
I love my craft,
Mm-hmm.
and it has opened doors. It has made me realize that it's a God-given talent. So what he gives me up above, I got to share with the world, and that's
Right.
what I'm trying to do.
I love it. And that's so awesome because and it's so funny and it's like I don't want to call it deja vu, but it's almost like it's so crazy that you just said that about gatekeepers and think because I literally just went through a situation and I actually just went through like a mentor doing a video and
Mhm.
how they was talking about what they call the mean girls, and then you have the people who where you have those people who just like the drama. And it's like sometimes when people get in different positions or they head get at a certain point, it's like they make things a problem that's not even a problem when you technically can just be trying to help somebody. But people sometimes will take things and like you say, sometimes when you saying things, some people don't like the sharpness or the you keeping it straight to the point type of thing. They want you to beat around the bush, and it's like, no, this is what I'm asking, this is what I'm requiring, and it's like, okay, now it's a problem, especially when you feel like you know a person. You know what I mean? It's like it's so crazy because it's like
Exactly.
if you know me, then you already know my personality. So there shouldn't be any confusion on what I'm putting across to you. So there never should be a problem. But I get it all the way. And I like I said, I love that you had that with you, and the fact that you're doing that is so amazing because like you say, there's not a lot of people, especially when it comes to helping the kids. Because I remember how bored we used to be when we used to listen to those different things, I was like, oh God, okay, here we go with this again. When is lunch? You know, but yeah,
Right.
that's awesome. So like I would say that also, I guess that kind of goes into what I was about to ask you when I was going to say what type of advice that you can that you would have for people interested in your field. What type of advice that you would give? Because that's part of, I would say, advice is not being that gatekeeper and not being. But what other advice do you think that you can give to someone trying to be into that field, or even in any field? I would say.
Oh, wow. I have in my lifetime, I have, what's my saying? I have sold knickknacks and paddywhacks, and I gave the dog the bone.
Mm.
I've literally sold knickknacks, and I'm sure you know about Cowtown. Yes, coming up, I've always uh, had some type of hustle going,
Mm-hmm.
legitimate hustle, and follow your dreams wherever they may lead. I'm not one to say shoulda, woulda, coulda, because if it's something that piques my interest, I've got to try it, even if it doesn't work. And there's been many things that has not worked, you
Mm-hmm.
know, but I don't want to be that guy looking behind me saying, you know what, I should have did this.
Mm-hmm.
I have a children's book. I've written several stories. And if it wasn't for Lady V pushing me, I would have never had the book published. It would
Wow.
have still been dust all over it, collecting dust. But
Mm.
she said, you know what? You've written them, get one done and let's see how that does. So it's being rebranded to come out this summer.
That's
And it's called Mama May I Go to the Park.
awesome.
So instead of having the middle person, I am now my own publisher,
That's
working with the
amazing.
literary agent. So once we get the first book out, then I'll be ready to bring the other volume or series of books.
Mm-hmm.
The third book is a play on c.magic. It's going to be
Wow.
called Mama May I See Magic Happen.
Oh,
So, I got to get myself in my own book.
yeah.
Why
I
not?
love it. I love
But yeah, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had him. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it. And here again, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
it.
I
Right.
don't want to be that person. So I tell anybody that I come up against, if you're passionate about something, don't be scared. Step
Mm.
out on faith.
Yeah.
Some don't like to hear that
Mm-hmm.
or are still afraid, but I've had several careers already. I'm almost 60. I'll be 60 this year. And
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lifetime of stories to tell about things that I've done,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. No, there's still more chapters to be written and read in my life. So don't be afraid, you know. Uh, Keep your head to the skies, reach for the stars and beyond, and make
Mm-hmm.
it happen. If you need some guidance, even if you want to become a magician, I started in my 50s to become a professional magician. People, they'll laugh at you. You're going to have haters, naysayers, and more.
Mm-hmm.
But those are the ones, as long as they keep your name in their mouth, you're doing something right.
Right.
Stop talking is when you start worrying.
Right.
So I got a lot of those, and they
Right.
keep me going,
You know,
going
it's so funny you said that. I saw a
better than
post.
I am.
It's so funny you said I saw a post. What was this, like 2 days ago? And it had said something like, it's okay that they're talking behind. Like, it's okay to talk behind your back, because that's just let you know that you're on their mind. So keep them on your mind.
That's right. That's right. You want to stay relevant in any field you're in. I could share stories about Lady V that will blow your mind, but I'm gonna let you talk to her, and she'll tell you about her history.
We're gonna have to see Miss Lady V. Is she there? We're gonna have to see her. We're
Well,
gonna have to say hi to her.
Not in the appropriate attire.
Okay. Right. So we're gonna have to see her next time, but we gotta see her.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah. She can tell you stories about the fertility field that she's in and what she's had to come up against.
Okay.
A lot of haters.
Wow.
Naysayers. But the name of the game is to overcome, adapt, overcome, and keep it moving. So I say that to anybody. You know, they may change the rules, but you learn their rules and make up your own as you go along. So I had one gentleman tell me, he said, stop worrying about getting in to establishments that don't want you. He said, what you start doing is getting out there, and now you have them coming to you instead of you going to them. And that's what I'm trying to do.
That's awesome.
What I'm trying to do.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so true. That's the same thing Tyler Perry says. Stop trying to sit at other people's tables and make your own.
Absolutely. You got to make your own. You know, if you can't go through the front door, you got windows you can go. You got side doors you can come through. But the main thing is, when you get through, what do you do then? Do you close it behind you, or do you keep it open? I keep mine open. So if I go through, my hand is down, pulling people up. I'm not pushing them. I don't want nobody foot on the side of my neck.
Yes. I love it. This part, I'm gonna just say, we need to know how other people can connect with you. So can you let us know like the different ways that people can connect with you? I put it on a post above, but I just want to make sure if you had any other additional ones, because I did put your TikTok and your Instagram and your phone number and email on.
Now, which phone number? Did you get the 800 number?
Yes, the 800 number.
The 800. You know that 800 number, what that spells out?
No, what does it? You got me looking now. I'm like, hold
888. What is it? 888-424. 424-6628 or something like that. What it does is spells out 888 c.magic 8.
Okay.
Yes. So there is a message behind that as well.
Wow.
I wanted, but they didn't have it. I wanted 888 for c.magic, but that was all taken. So I had to settle for the c.magic 8. But nevertheless, they can always go to my website. I've tried to make it as easy as possible. My website is, if you want to put www, you don't have to. You just go on there and you can just put C, the letter C, magic happen, HAPPEN, c.magic happen. Pretty much like the whole social media is c.magic happen.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really good. And that's good that you're keeping everything synchronized, so then everybody knows exactly, it's all
simplicity is the name of the game.
Right.
What is it called? KISS. Keep it simple. Yeah. Sometimes I get stupid, so I want to keep it simple for everybody. What else am I? I'm on Facebook.
Right.
I'm on YouTube. My YouTube is c.magic happen as well. I am on, like as you said, TikTok.
Okay.
Instagram, LinkedIn. I try to be, you can even Google c.magic and I'll pop up. So
Okay.
I'm all over the place. By all means, if you're in the Atlanta area, you want a show, I'm not just for kids. Oh, no, no. Adults, family reunions, business, corporate, you name it, I do it. Oh, and weddings, I do gender reveals. For the first time, not this Saturday, but next Saturday in Sandy Springs is going to be more or less a pop-up magic show at 6 p.m., but it's not a pop-up. Someone hired me to do a pregnancy announcement.
Wow.
So they're bringing their family members. I will already be in the mix of performing. And last but not least, I will reveal that they're having a baby. So
Oh,
that's going to be fun.
yeah, that's nice.
And I really do have a surprise way of doing that.
Oh, yeah, I see people get real creative with that now.
Yeah. Oh, for my gender reveals.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, we have a creative way of doing that. I have several. But my better half, her creative mind thought of something that I didn't even think of. And together we wanted to see if it worked, and it works beautifully.
Awesome.
So now, and we give it away as a keepsake for
Oh,
anyone wanting to do a gender reveal.
that's awesome.
Yes.
That's really sweet.
Yes.
I thank you so much for coming on. I'm sad we can't see Miss B, but I guess next time we'll try to see her because she
We're gonna
is
have we're
the
gonna
lady,
have her
she's
sitting
the
where
lady
I am.
behind. She's the lady behind the brand.
Yeah.
And you might have to big
Since,
us ladies up.
well, you know what? Yeah, I got to give her props.
Yes.
She's the one that gave me the name c.magic.
That's awesome.
I wasn't even thinking. I'm thinking something. Clarence the Magi. She said, "What about c.magic?" I don't want no c.magic. C.magic. I wasn't thinking the letter C. I was thinking SEE.
Mm-hmm.
Then c.magic. See, light bulb. Boo! Oh, c.magic.
Right.
Like, you fool. So with that, yes. And I've pretty much coined the phrase, you can now see magic happen. So yeah, it's a lot of fun saying it and having it flow. And
Somebody wrote, can you good evening, can you make people disappear?
I've been trying to make her disappear for quite a while now. However, I did put her in a guillotine that I have. Yeah, she didn't like that. So but in retrospect, yeah, there are some things that I can do to do what's called a transposition, where she'll be tied up and we'll pull the cloth up, and next thing you know, I'm the one bound. So when you talk about comedy, when you spoke on that earlier, I use comedy in my shows.
Okay.
Because that's the fun part. Right. To get people into it, to make them laugh with you and sometimes at me. I like to bring a couple of things back on me. So I don't want to make everybody the butt of the joke. Sometimes right. And I would be remiss if I didn't do a trick for you.
Oh yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Show us.
Okay. Now, where's the camera? There. Yep.
Right here. I see it.
Okay, you see? What,
right there.
Okay.
Oh, come move over.
There we go. How much do I? Nope. See, this is crazy trying to get it. All right there. How much do I have?
That's $2.
That's $2.
Make it $2.
4.
4. Okay, I can't see you no more. Okay, right there. Down, right there.
6.
6. 8.
Uh-huh.
10.
Okay, now I'll do it like this. Whoop. I'm trying to find it. Okay.
Right
How
there.
much? Whoop, whoop.
It was 10. Right there. Stay right there.
2,
Right there.
4, 6, 8, and 10. Yes?
Right.
Okay. Now I want to keep everything into full view. There we go. There we go.
Stay there. Stay
Right
there.
there. Now, have you ever heard of flipping money?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the object of flipping money?
Well, the flipping money I know is time to take that money and make more.
And you make more. How much do I have here?
You had 10.
I have how much? No, I don't.
What?
That's 20, 40,
What?
60.
Okay, I need you to flip
80,
my money.
And that's $100 right there.
Hold on. Let me give you my money and let you flip it.
Oh, well, you know what? You know what I love to do with other people's money? I love to make their money disappear.
Oh.
Now you do know you saw how much right now? $100
now.
$100. That was $100. Right. Yep. There we go. Yep. No. That was only
10.
You see, that's called an illusion. That's what we call an illusion. You thought you saw $100.
Wow. Hold on.
Did somebody say something?
Hold on. She said, hold on, I need you to flip mine.
Oh, hey. Send it my way, and I'll make sure I flip it right in my pocket.
Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you so much. And that was so good. And I really loved it. And
it's been my pleasure.
And we have everyone who knows where to meet, where to see you at on social media, how to contact you. That was really, really good. We got to see you out here because now we in Georgia and we both are Philly native. So, and we both in Georgia now. So we got
I bleed green. Eagles, Phillies, Flyers.
Yes.
Yes.
But
please, by all means, for all of your viewers, if you're on Instagram, help me bring my numbers up because that will help me tremendously.
Yes, if y'all see it, go on his page and like
magic happen.
Like his page.
Yes, like my stuff. Watch my YouTube because I'm trying to get better with posting videos. And subscribe to my YouTube because the more subscribers I have, the better chance I have of getting on. Who knows? America's Got Talent. I did try out, but I found out their secret. It's a numbers game. They look for your followers, and I didn't have that great of followers. It's not about how well you can do with the magic or your skills. They're looking for numbers because the more numbers, it elevates their ratings.
So y'all hear that, y'all? So I need all of y'all to go on the YouTube and like and subscribe to his YouTube page, c.magic. So please go on there, like and subscribe. And y'all Philly folks, get ready. We support in Philly all day.
Hey,
y'all know Eagles Philly all day.
If my Philly folks are on there, tell them I will come home.
Right.
I want to come home to perform for them. Right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Hey, look, if you can afford to bring me home, I'm going to give you a heck of a show.
Yes. We're going to make sure put it in. And y'all know I will be in Philly on the 30th for the travel party. And I want y'all to make sure that y'all are liking. We're going to make sure we pump this when we come down there on the 30th. So again, subscribe and like for c.magic. And thank you again for coming on.
You're welcome.
Next time we're going to show I love to Miss V. And I appreciate you for coming on again.
Say hi, Miss V.
Hi. Yes, I heard her.
Hi. I'm sorry.
Hi. All right. Have a good night and thanks for coming on.
Take care.
again, y'all. This was another episode of The Face Behind the Brand, which y'all know, episode 15 with Mr. C.magic. Y'all have a great night on this Winning Wednesday. See y'all next Wednesday. Bye-bye.